TV star. From Philadelphia to Hollywood Boulevard. This ain't no music video. Oh, take my hand, we'll go.
Okay, we're back. My next guest in the studio tonight is the second vice president of Independant's Business Alliance, a fairly new organization geared to promote lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgendered business in the Philadelphia area. In only a few years, the IBA has managed to partner with major corporations in the area to be LGBT friendly, as well as work directly with gay and lesbian businesses to help them network together. You're in bed with Butch and Evan Urbania. Hey, hi Evan. Thanks so much. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Finally you're on the show. Yeah, all right. Okay, so Evan, I said in the intro that it's a fairly new organization. How long exactly?
Well, I guess the steering committee that was formed probably in the end of '06, and we constituted the organization in '07. We've been around for about 1 full year.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So it's very new.
So it's really, really new. Oh, my God. Okay, and who started it?
Well, it was founded by a group of folks led mostly by Bill Gehrman, who's an independent consultant in the city. Okay. And it came together because we looked around the country and said there's all these LGBT chambers of commerce in different cities, but Philadelphia doesn't have one yet, so we said we have to have one. So we started that process up.
Yeah, and I was shocked when I bumped into Tammy and she told me like, oh yeah, I didn't know that it even existed. So it's very cool, right? Okay, and Bill, God, do I know him? I probably know him, right?
Sure.
Yeah, probably to see him around. Okay, and have you been with it since the beginning, or?
Yeah, fairly. Since generally when it started, I guess in the middle of '06, the committee was expanding and looking at other people in the region who were, quote, business people, and somehow I got on that list. I don't know why.
Yeah, all right.
But they asked me to join, and we really created a diverse board and a strong organization, and so I've seen it from start to finish, or start to now, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so you work. This organization works in sort of like 2 different ways. The one way you work is you network within the gay community, like sort of like networking, gay business to gay consumer and blah, blah, blah. But then the other thing you do is you sort of, and I hate using this word, but you sort of like, make heterosexual businesses tolerant to gay business. And I hate using tolerant, but I mean, you try to, to open people's eyes to the gay community as far as business goes. Is that true? Like,
yeah, that's partly true. That's the gist of it. Essentially, what we're here to do is to provide opportunities, to enhance opportunities for LGBT business owners and professionals in the area. And we do that a number of ways. And we've got programs and events. We've got our website, which is becoming a source of the place to go when you need to buy a product or service by an LGBT-owned business. And we work with the National Gay and Lesbian Chamber of Commerce, which is kind of the umbrella organization that works with major corporations. They have this great program that we're really spearheading here called the Supplier Diversity Initiative, which connects LGBT businesses directly to corporate America. And there's companies like American Airlines and Burger King and the Starwood Hotel. So if you've got services or products to sell to them, we can connect you directly to them, and they say we're going to buy from these organizations.
Oh, okay, all right. So that acronym that you just said, the
SDI. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's the umbrella. So they do this in all the other major cities,
yeah, that's the National Gay and Lesbian Chamber of Commerce. They're based in D.C. and they manage essentially the 30 or 40 chambers of commerce that are across the nation.
The country. Wow, that's fantastic. Okay, so what are some of the I read in the intro you have major corporations that work with you, organizations. What are some of the?
Yeah, so we were really lucky right from the beginning to get some investment and created a partnership with PNC Bank, Citibank, Smith Barney, Merck just came on board as a corporate investor, and Media Copy, a local business. So those companies are working with us. They've said, we like what the IBA is doing, we like what your mission's all about, we're going to support you, and provide investment to you, and in return we're going to get some recognition and some services out of that as well. So it's been a really good process so far.
Fantastic. What kind of business is Media Copy? Like
Media Copy is a printing business.
Place. Yeah. Oh, nice. Very cool, very cool. Okay, so you are involved with the Independent Business Alliance because your background is business, or?
Yeah, I actually went to Drexel University, and I'm a business major. So I've held a couple of different jobs in management consulting. Now I'm a consultant in New York for a company called the Schubert Group, which coincidentally is founded by Walter Schubert, the first openly first openly gay member of the New York Stock Exchange.
Yeah.
And he's also the chair of the National Gay and Lesbian Chamber of Commerce.
Wow. Yeah, you were telling me in one of your emails that I should probably have him on the show, right?
Yeah,
But I mean, does he live in New York?
He lives in New Jersey, but he'd come down here.
Yeah.
He's a good
Wow,
guy.
I wonder if he even. Where does he live in New Jersey? Like this Philly, New Jersey?
New
or
Jersey, like Morristown, basically,
okay.
north.
Oh, okay, North Jersey. Okay, all right. Did you have any classes in this building?
I did. I spent a lot of time in this building.
That's so funny. Oh my God, that's great. Okay, and what was your major in?
I started out actually in photography, and I finished in business.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Okay. Oh wow. All right. Okay. So what exactly is your role in the organization?
Yeah, I take on a couple of roles. The biggest one right now is I'm chair of the membership committee. So the membership is the key to this organization. So we've gotten 100 members in the year that we've been in business, which is pretty remarkable. There's some chambers that still haven't even hit that after many years.
Yeah.
We think that's really going to grow and that's going to expand as time goes on. And we look at membership to the IBA as an investment, not a charitable donation. You're actually getting something out of this. You know, you get access to group healthcare plans through the Greater Philadelphia Chamber of Commerce. You get monthly brown bag lunches that we host where businesses come together and talk about issues like taxes or doing business in the city or legal issues. You've got all our events. You've got listed on our website, which again is really going to be the definitive source for products and services in this area.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So, in your opinion, what is the #1 challenge that the LGBT community has in the business world? Like, what would you say is?
Yeah, I mean, I think we just want to be treated as business people and be treated equally. We want the same things that any other business owner wants, which is more opportunities and access to all the products and services and information that we need.
Right.
And that's been a kind of a growing movement to look at the LGBT business movement both as on the professional side, people who work for big companies, and also business owners, and making sure that those needs are met. A lot of them are the same, but some of them are different, and that's something that we're all working towards.
Yeah. All right. Do you think there is still a lot of intolerance out there and acceptance?
I couldn't say that I've seen a lot. I think there's definitely issues.
But there's just some.
Yeah,
there's
in
still some,
in
right,
corporate America, there's definitely still some problems, and I think that I don't know many openly gay board members serving on publicly traded companies or the Fortune 500, for example. So there's definitely not representation across the board, but we represent a huge amount of buying power and a huge part of the economy, and we need to be recognized for that.
Yeah, good. Okay, any events that IBA is doing, like, coming up? Now, this is going to air maybe like right before Thanksgiving, something like mid-November, so do you have any?
We've got a great program coming up. By this time, I guess when this is airing, it'll be over, but it's doing business in Philadelphia. It's kind of a general program. It's being held at the Union League. It's got Dwayne Bum, the Deputy Director of Commerce, Gloria Casares,
right, yeah.
from the Mayor's Office, and Paul Levy from the Center City District.
Nice.
So that's a big event. We've got a signature event coming up in the spring. We have our annual meeting in April of every year. In June of every year. And we've got the National Gay and Lesbian Chamber of Commerce annual dinner in November, which is a big event that we're bringing 25 people from Philadelphia, both members and allies and friends from the city that are going to this giant event. It's about 500 people down in D.C.
Wow, fantastic. All right, Evan Urbania, great job.
Thank you so
I
much.
love that name, Evan Urbania. It's so like...
It's like a country.
It's like post-apocalyptic or something. I don't know. Anyway, all right, let me get out some information to my viewers to get in contact with the IBA, the Independent Business Alliance. Find out their calendar of events. If you have any questions for Evan, log on to www.independencebusinessalliance.com. All right, that's the show. I'd like to thank Bill Konigsberg, Jess Callip, and Evan Urbania. Let's have a round for all these people. Cool. For talking with me next week. I'm sure most of you gay native Philadelphians know that a lot of celebration and awareness goes on in Philly in the month of October, from Outfest to the AIDS Walk to a couple of ex-porn stars that I ran into a few weeks ago. It was really interesting. It's my annual Big Gay October show. You don't want to miss that. Also, log on to my brand spanking new website that now has a new look and design, ibwb.tv, to find out all the fabulous and gay things I do all week. And that is the show. Good night. Yay. Good job, Evan.